Hey everybody, this is my 8th episode. One thing I have to say is sorry for the video and audio sync quality. I'm using Quick Capture to do most of this stuff, so I don't have to upload forever. So most of this is just listening anyway. Today I'm going to be doing a review slash a rant really of Mac and PC. Um, I am on Mac right now. I've decided to switch from PC because I've kind of gotten sick of using the PC. Um, Alright, so I'll start with the pros and cons of each, and then I'll go into more detail with them. Alright, so pros and cons of the Mac. Okay, the basics. Mac typically won't get viruses, unlike Windows, where the second you put on virus software, it seems like you get them all the time. Um, I'm not saying Mac is impervious to viruses. I mean, I know there's a few out there, but typically it's a lot easier to target PCs because they're much more vulnerable. I mean, I myself can make a simple file I can send someone and say, execute this, and it'll wipe their whole PC. So it's really not that hard. Mac also doesn't get that much spyware, adware, malware. It's because, again, it's targeted more towards the Windows PC because Windows still controls the market. As soon as Mac controls the market, um, then it'll be converted and I'll go back to Windows. Um, One other thing that Mac has is functionality. Honestly, like it comes with the software you want. And I know they say this in the commercials all the time, but it really does. I mean, the iLife software package is wonderful. I love it. That's one of the main reasons I got Mac is just for iLife because I mean, GarageBand and iMovie and iPhoto, sorry. I mean, they're really great. And what does Windows have? Movie Maker, Windows Media Player. I mean, there's no competition. It's like, and then Linux. It's kind of like, why bother even bothering with Linux? I mean, unless you're like a really hardcore computer like nerd, nah, Linux not so great. Don't know why. Anyway, um, so I'll move on to the cons of Mac. Not that much software runs on Mac. That's the one thing they got. No games, nothing. But now you get like Parallels and Boot Camp. You can put Windows on your Mac. So why not just get a Mac? And you can't put Mac on Windows unless you like use this one hacking method. So why bother? Just get a Mac. It's really high quality. It's a nice laptop, big screen, built-in eyesight camera. That's nice. I love using that. You know, put Windows on your Mac. There's no question whether or not you should do it. And I mean, it supports Vista too. And the best thing is, OS X, I mean, well, at least 10.5 Leopard is based on the 64-bit architecture. So you can run 64-bit Windows Vista on your Mac still. So I don't know why people haven't like completely just dumped a PC and it's gone to Mac. Sure, they're a little more expensive, but I mean, you get it in the long run. Two really good operating systems, or not. So that's what I think, at least so far. So I'll go on to the pros and cons of Windows, okay? Windows is really user friendly. Okay, everyone knows how to use Windows. At one point in your life, you'll use it at work, at home, something. So everyone knows it's a very familiar interface. You know the programs on it, you know what to do, you know where to find things. Mac's a little different. Um, I personally started to learn um, MS-DOS, the old Windows, like command prompt based. And I liked it. Now that I'm into Mac and I have to use Bash, I have no idea what I'm doing. I know one thing that'll show me all the hidden files on my computer. That's it. Um, but I mean, that's only if you really want to. Okay, so moving on. Another pro of Windows, at least XP, is that pretty much every program ever developed runs on it. And I kind of said that in Mac. Also, pretty much all the video games run on it. Um, on Mac, if you find any, they're by major companies. Like what's it called Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. You got The Sims, I think. you got a very limited amount of games. You don't have any like, Ghost Recon games or just any fun games, Halo. Yeah, I'm gonna run that as soon as I get Parallels up and going. Um, Now the cons of Windows. Like I said earlier, it's very, very, very prone to viruses and adware and spyware. Windows never really was designed to be super secure. I mean, if we still used Windows 2000, there wouldn't be as many because Windows 2000 was the most secure version of Windows ever so far. Even Vista can't compete. And I'm not saying Vista's bad. I used to think Vista was horrible. I like Vista personally. I don't think it's that bad. I like it, but I like OS X more. I like its features. I like how it looks. I like the dock. um, I just like how the program runs. I think it's a really nice operating system, honestly. Oh, and one thing that Windows has that I don't know if Mac does, or at least I have never really used it, is themes. But whatever. Um, so the difference between Mac and PC is great, but I mean, a lot of people use PC. Not that many people use Mac, and not that much stuff runs on Mac. But the stuff that does runs really well, like Photoshop and all that stuff. So depending on what you need to do, get a Mac or a PC. I really don't care. But personally, my I don't know opinion, I guess, is a Mac because with Mac you can run Mac and PC, and I think that is what everyone wants versus just PC. Because you always see all these people complaining about, oh, PC sucks. Well, then try a Mac. Go to the Apple Store, mess around with one for 20 minutes. So, all right, peace, everybody.